We gonna start episode 18 off like this because this shit just sound like a summer day on the app right here. Like this just sound like we outside. This shit sound like I need to go get a nutcracker. I need to be on the block. Nigga, I'm not hot, nigga. I'm outside, you feel me? And this shit sound like this nigga made this shit in his basement though. It's all crazy, get the song. Oh, she cool. Feel like she is sweet. Oh. I'm like, oh, no, damn. See, that's like that. That's the girl she be like, oh, nani, nani. Wait, how she feel like? Is it the song? No, wait, is that? Oh, is that the original song? No, that was it was back to that though. Oh, was it on TikTok? Yeah. Oh, with the beat, that was back to that though. Oh, okay. Yeah. He might wanna check with Juvenile and them before that song get too big. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I fuck with this song, but you might want to check in with them. Cause they take your shit down quick. Okay, we know Juvenile ain't done shit since no, that wasn't Juvenile. That was what's his name? What's the nigga that did the fake ass festival? Oh, the Fire Festival. What was his name? Yeah, the Fire Festival. What was his? That wasn't Juvenile. What's his name? No, Ja Rule. Ja Rule. Okay, see, Juvenile, Ja Rule. The fake ass festival. The fake ass Fire Festival. That shit was out of control. They paid like thousands of dollars. Then I'm saying white people shit. Because black people not doing that. Black people not just willingly giving up $1,300 unless I could see that you've done this before. Exactly. I'm not. What am I paying for? They flew a picture of a commander. Right. They flew out there for some white bread. Bro, they didn't have shit. They didn't, the people that was on the island didn't even have shit. So you could already expect that you're getting the bare fucking. Yeah. I'm telling you. Listen, episode 18. Double Cup series. We doing shit big. We doing shit different. We got the Don Julio Anejo, so you know we talking spicy today. You feel me? Drink irresponsible, talk reckless. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves so y'all can, talk your shit. Okay. Whoever wanna go first. I mean, you going first? Me? Yeah, it's like spin the bottle. Okay. Hey, my name is Chandler Marie. I'm from Jersey. I'm visiting. We lit out here first time in Houston. Okay. Nice. Huh? It's been litty so far, yeah. We've been here 2 days, and y'all be lit. It felt like 4. Yeah. It felt mad long. It felt mad long. Everywhere we've been, it's been lit. Everybody just have the energy, everything. But they don't have a job. Anyways. they have nothing else to do. Anyways. The unemployment hitting? It just ended. It just ended actually, per Mayor Abbott. Yeah. Here? Sheesh. Yeah, in Texas, because Joe Biden extended it until September. To September? Yeah, that nigga said he wanted to encourage Texans to return to work, so he stopped. Oh, shit. Yeah, so things about to get a little bit interesting. Dragging it. Yeah, shit's about to get a little bit interesting. I tell you that much.
My name's Bree. I'm from Jersey as well. Just out here visiting too. Be outside.
For sure. Listen, I'm telling y'all, outside literally smells like Casamigos and $500 and bad decisions. Like that's when you go out in the air. That's what because it's been a lot of cheating going on. And you know what? It's been I've been smelling it. It's like a disease. It's been a lot of cheating going on. I feel like it's coming from the women or something. I feel like the women I feel like they've been inside and something 1 + 1 haven't been equaling 2. And we been inside too long. Yeah, y'all losing y'all shit. But why do you feel like women cheat though? Why do I feel like women cheat, or like why do I feel like people cheat in general? No, women. Well, why does it have to be women? Right. Though? It's not it doesn't matter. Is it just like I feel like across the board? Yeah, like I feel like there's multiple reasons why women can cheat. Okay. Okay, so why do people cheat? Sometimes people cheat when they're just unhappy with their sex life. I feel. Okay.
Like, not just even sex. Like something is lacking.
Something is lacking. Okay. Yeah. But what's the number one reason you feel like people cheat? Sex.
They just bored.
No, I actually don't think that's the number one. You think they just bored? Yeah, I actually agree. Yeah. Like, I feel like you can have, fire sex with someone and you can still cheat on them. Yes. It's not always about the sex. I mean, it's not, okay, that's true. But, that's true. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like cheating, now, there's a difference between cheating and an affair. Now, nigga, if you're going to see that bitch every week, that's a full-blown affair. Yes. I feel like cheating is like, I slipped up here, I slipped up there. But that's why I feel like the number one reason would be something physical or something sexual because shit just happening so fast. It was like some in the moment type shit. It wasn't like, nah, I was really investing in this person. It was like, oh, I was at the club and you wasn't there and I seen somebody. I don't know about at the club. I was lit and we went. Or maybe, But see, that goes back to what you said, that something else could be lacking. Because I don't feel like if everything else is good but the sex is ass, I don't know if my first go-to would be to cheat. Because we grown. I can masturbate. Was doing it before I met you.
Exactly.
Was doing it before I met you. Gonna be doing it while I'm with you and after you. I can give a fuck. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But where do you feel like the unhappiness be stemming from in the relationship?
But not necessarily unhappiness, just like she said, it, like maybe boredom. Like,
okay.
You boring me. Like,
right.
Oh, you're not.
We in the same routine. Yeah. The same shit. Like, I'm trying to spice it up a little.
Exactly. When you're with someone for like a long time and they just want to do the same shit, you get bored of it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, I don't know. Like if you mess up with someone for too long, they settle. They're used to just sitting at home and like cool, and they want to smoke and roll up. Like no, nigga, I want to go on a date.
Yeah, not facts.
I want to do something fun. Let's
these
go.
niggas do not be taking these bitches on dates.
Exactly.
And I can always tell the bitches that ain't never been on a real date before. I can always tell. It always shows.
What shows? How could you tell?
This be the thing, okay? I do not feel like I'm getting to know you, right?
Okay.
That don't mean that I have to take you on a date and I just met you, I just got your number.
Okay.
It be the bitches that ain't never really been on no date, they be like, yeah, well, why we ain't go out? I don't even really like you like that. We don't even texting like that. So you talking about going out and shit, like then I gotta sit in front of you and pretend I don't even like doing shit like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I feel like now if this 2-3 weeks, a month, I can understand a woman being like why we ain't been on a date. But then also, if you invested in her, you interested in her, then at that point, I feel like
you would have wanted. Yeah, you
would
would have already like took the initiative and taken her on a date. Yeah,
it's not. So what you think? What's the number one thing your ex taught you to never do again? It's a lot. I can tell by her facial expressions.
To never do it again.
What's his zodiac sign?
My ex's zodiac sign.
Yeah.
A Sag.
I don't know shit about zodiac signs. I'm just asking.
I don't know shit about them either. I know about mine.
I love zodiac.
I'm sure you do.
Do you know about everybody else? No.
Bro, no. Listen, I just got into the zodiac shit.
See?
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Me too.
Really? What's your birthday?
May 12th.
April 26th.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm an Aquarius.
My dad's an Aquarius. I don't know what that means, but like
they be saying that Aquarius are like cold-hearted and that we're very like closed off and
that sounds about right.
What you think? That sounds about
what
right.
You think?
Like, do I agree?
Yeah, like do you feel that way about yourself? That means yes. That means yes.
I do.
Do not slide on her DMs. Don't even try. I'm gonna put her at, but proceed with caution.
Don't do that. I'm
just
still
saying,
a good person.
I know you are, but it's you gotta get to the good person.
You know what it is? You be hurt so many times that like I'm just kind of like closed off now. But I wasn't always cold-hearted.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's a fact. Most recently, I've been hearing that like Tauruses are very like, if you said something, they're gonna make you stand on it. If you did something, they're gonna make, no matter
like keep your word.
Exactly.
No, not necessarily keep your word, but let's just say like I do some fucked up shit to you because I'm mad.
Okay.
You gonna hold me accountable 100%. It's not no cut cards. It's very much like no, this was right and this was wrong.
Yeah.
So I can really give a fuck what you're talking about right now. Because now I don't even care no more. Type shit. But the older that I got and I start realizing things, I wonder if that shit is really real. Like
the signs.
Yeah, like if the shit that we read, like if it's somebody, first of all, it's somebody back there, they typing their ass off with this zodiac shit. They making a bag, fake reading people's fortunes. Bro, they fake reading people's fortunes on the internet. They're making a bag. People out here talking about rising moon, star, and this is the Sagittarius moon, the Mercury retrograde. Shit make my hair hurt.
Yeah.
What is Mercury retrograde?
Didn't that just end? And then they were saying that Mercury retrograde was like a really hard time. So now that it's all, if you was having a hard time for the past couple, like, is a month?
Yeah. No.
Then that was why. Yeah. And then, but now it's supposed to be like a better time. So I was really sitting here thinking about like, damn, did I have a hard time this month?
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, I probably did.
Yeah, you probably did.
But we all be going
having a hard time. But that's my thing. I feel like when people do shit like that, and you could. Well, not if I'm wrong, because I don't really know. None of us probably really know. I feel like when people do shit like that, I feel like it takes away from the relationship with God. I feel like people put their trust and their faith in so many of these tangible things. Yes. And it's like, wait, are y'all really telling me that something called Mercury retrograde is the reason why everybody is going through something transitional in their life when who else could we possibly credit that to But God. Like,
but you want to sit here and like credit it to the universe or to Saturn or Pluto
and fucking crystals and shit. Like that shit is scary. I'm not.
But like people who do that, they're like not necessarily religious. I guess they're more so spiritual. Yeah. And I guess that's a whole different thing, right?
It is.
But does that mean people that are spiritual can be religious as well?
That's the thing, because I consider myself spiritual and religious. Like, I wear crystals, I like crystals and shit like that. I'm into astrology, but like, God always comes first at the end of the day. But that's not the case for everybody.
Period. Right, no, that's a fact.
A lot of times, people that practice that stuff aren't religious at all.
I agree, and you also have to be conscious about what you let into your life and who you let into your space. First of all, take a shot if you change your bed sheets this month. Because y'all tart pussy bitches, I'm so fucking sick of y'all not changing y'all bed sheets and that shit stink. Been having this shit on there since 2020. Cut it the fuck out. This ain't, you done had 15 niggas in this bed.
Not since 2020.
And you didn't change shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you got the cum on the sheet still.
All types of weird shit.
Yeah.
All types of weird shit.
You got your pussy juices still on the sheet.
Them bitches that don't believe in soul ties. You think soul ties is real? Because that's more like a spiritual thing.
That is a spiritual thing.
Do you think you gotta believe in soul ties in order to have
You
one?
do.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
it's mental.
The intention has to be there in order for that shit to really.
Is that kind of like what manifestation is?
Yeah.
Would that be cohesive?
Right.
So manifesting a man, like a significant other.
Exactly.
That's okay. Okay, personally, I don't do that. I've always felt like
I don't really know what that like. What
so manifesting is like. Is manifesting the same thing as affirming?
Yeah, it's all about setting the intention.
Yes, okay. So at one period of time, I was going through like a hard time. So one affirmation, I was feeling like having trouble with self-love, you know?
Okay.
So one affirmation that I always did was like, I deserve and receive an abundance of love every moment of every day, right? So I would say that every time I woke up. You need to say it like.
Did you mean it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I sat there and like I believed it.
Okay.
So I would say it when I woke up. I would say it when I'm driving to work. I would say it when I'm smoking my blunt. I would say it when every single moment of the day. And then like eventually it happens. Like you believe it before it happens. And then it happens. But personally, I would not manifest a significant other. You know, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm just in a different space. Like I'm not really like. My priority in life right now is not a significant other.
Gotcha. Other
people's are. I don't judge them for that. But personally, I don't sit here and manifest a man or like, you know. Exactly. I'm manifesting like happiness and like money. I'm gonna keep it
whatever.
Yeah, like
that comes in.
Exactly.
Got you.
So like, just not necessarily like a significant other. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, if you do it.
I do because I don't do it, but I do see something wrong with it. Like I feel like get yourself right first. Like I said, love yourself and then worry about whatever partner you're trying to attract.
Like, yeah, no, I definitely agree. 2021 is definitely an interesting year. Yes. And I feel like it's an interesting time to be a millennial, to say the least.
It is.
How relationships are viewed, how different body types are viewed. It's just so fucking crazy to me. Like I was watching something on Twitter today, and it was essentially talking about body shaming. Do you feel like do you consider yourself a plus size woman?
I do.
But why? What is plus size?
So, well, I don't know. To me, I consider myself plus size because like I've always been like a bigger girl. Like since I was younger, I was always the biggest in the group amongst my friends.
Okay.
And like, you know, I was like, we was talking before, like I got this fupa, you feel me? And it comes.
There's no fupa.
No, there is a fupa.
What is a fupa? What does fupa stand for?
I don't know. What does fupa stand for?
I don't know.
I thought it was fat something, the pussy area. Is it
fat?
Is it under?
Under?
It can't be under. It's above the pussy area.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I don't know. Or maybe it's not an acronym. I gotta get off.
I think it is an acronym.
I gotta get off because I think it's
upper.
Upper. Oh, fat in the upper pussy area. Fat in the upper pussy. No fupa. She doesn't have fupa.
Yes, I do. And like, you know what? I don't mind it. I embrace it being plus size. Plus size to me, I feel like it stems because when I'm shopping at the store, I don't fit in normal sizes.
Okay. Like the small, medium, large type vibe.
I don't fit in small, medium, large. I fit in like a 1X. Like at first, I was usually like an XL. Okay. And that's still considered plus size.
Which is weird to me.
Yeah, because you'll see people that are XL and they're not like your standard like plus size, like BW that you would imagine. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've always been in like shopping in the plus size section, so I'm like, I'm a plus size girl, baby. You know, like.
Do you feel like it can kind of get crazy in the plus size community though?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like nowadays, no.
Okay.
Like I personally like.
Well, when I say that, I mean to the degree like somebody who is bigger than you will consider themselves plus size.
Yes.
Right. And they might not be attractive. Their body might not, look like yours, or it might not really have a shape, and so they would be more frowned upon in the plus size community.
That's true.
Then you just a regular girl.
Yes.
To everybody else type shit. So how you feel like you I guess deal with that within the community? Because I'm pretty sure it could be a lot on you, like being a plus size woman, and then with your social media following, people could look at you like, oh, well, you supposed to help me with this, and why do people look at you like this, and how do you get your pictures like this, and how do you do this like this?
Yeah, people do actually be like that. Like people do be DMing me like, oh, like they'll be like, oh, you inspire me with like your body type. But I see exactly what you're saying, because I feel like different sizes are more socially acceptable. Just like you said, like because I feel like I'm considered like I'm like plus size, but I'm curvy.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
I'm curvy, so it's like that is more acceptable, and I think that's messed up. Cause like plus size is every shape, whether you curvy or not, whether you straight, you still plus size. You feel me? I'm still in the same section as them.
Right
like,
now we're wearing the same size.
Yeah, we both wearing we both wearing a 14, whether I'm curvy and you straight. But I feel like we should all be accepted. I mean, I'm a plus size advocate, so I'm about to just talk about shit. You feel me? Like I think we should all be accepted, whether we're curvy or straight or a box. It don't matter. Listen, you wear them clothes, girl. You wear that top. You wear that crop top. You let them titties hang. Yeah, you let that belly out.
Now, not all bellies. We're not gonna do that.
Don't do that. Look at you body shaming.
Oh, look at you.
I'm a body shamer. You are a body shamer. You're canceled.
Wow. Okay. So I want to know from your perspective, because you're not a plus size woman, but I feel like for non-plus size women, BBLs are really popular right now. Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on smaller women or women who might not, have the biggest boobs or have the biggest ass to go out and look this certain type of way? Because it's crazy, because we be seeing these Fashion Nova models, they do not look like the average, well, the non-plus size ones. They don't look like the average women that you see walking down the street. They look like an Instagram model. You feel me?
Right.
And it's like, well, bitch, I'm not shaped like an Instagram model.
Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely there. Like what you said, like that's all we see as soon as we open up going to TL is somebody just got a BBL. Right, Kylie Jenner, Ari, Jada, like that's all you see. That's really all you see.
Ari, Jada.
The pressure is definitely there, but I mean,
you're not fucking with it?
Not that I'm not fucking with it.
Would you get a BBL?
I would. Absolutely.
Me too.
Whoever wants a BBL should get them a BBL. I am pro plastic surgery.
Do you agree with younger women? Well, I would say younger adults. I'm not going to say younger women. Younger adults, because in some countries, you could go out and get cosmetic surgery at 17 years old. It's 18-year-olds walking around with BBLs.
Right.
And that to me is insane.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even 20. You haven't even
developed.
You don't even know what your body is going to look like. And I feel like that creates a false sense of even what self-love is. Because now you're looking at something that you created, but you still hate yourself. When you look in the mirror, because you didn't love yourself before you went and got the surgery. So definitely having that self-love is #1 key. So I want to know, if a nigga want to get your number, what's the #1 way for him to get your number? Like, if he do this, he getting your number off rip, no questions. Like, immediately. And you texting that nigga quick. Like, immediately.
He gotta ask me my number through Cash App.
Period.
What?
Through Cash App.
And then what?
The coin.
And then what? And then now you want to talk?
I want to talk, but...
So how much money on Cash App? What's the entry fee? What's the entry fee to the conversation? Because that's what that is. That's the entry fee. I'm paying to get into the club so I can get this experience. Niggas ain't paying for our time. Listen, I get it. I respect it. Because niggas be swearing that females be playing hard to get. And my thing is, she's not playing hard to get. She don't want to get with you.
You just lame. Yeah.
You're
lame as hell. Yeah. Like,
heavy on the I don't want to get with you.
So, okay, give me a lame nigga. What makes a nigga lame? Off social media, because you don't really know him.
Off social media?
Yeah, I'm going to say off social media. Yeah, like based off social media. If you went to his page, like, what would just make him like, nah, I can't.
I don't want to say it because I'm gonna sound like
designer head to toe. Everyone was scared when they did.
Yeah,
that's lame to you.
Headband.
Wait.
When they the fits don't even go.
They don't even match. They
don't
even matching, right?
Gotcha.
They just be throwing on designers to put on designer, like
cornball.
Yeah, like you do it too much, and I know that shit fake. You feel me? Like, stop. Some people really be overdoing it. Nah,
they be overdoing.
Yes.
Okay. What was that? The MCM headband. I've never seen that MCM headband.
Yes.
Never seen it.
Yo.
What the? First of all, y'all should learn from Soulja Boy 3 years ago when he had on that tight, sweaty ass, defrosted ass fucking Gucci headband, and everybody wanted to fucking wear. Soulja Boy had no hair.
Yo.
Soulja Boy literally had no hair with a headband on.
Like, what was he going for?
He
just wanted to wear the headband.
I don't know.
He was going through it.
Yeah, he wasn't going for shit. He was going through something. That was when he was when all them niggas was hopping on him. Cause he like, I'm the first nigga that did this, and Drake be hopping when he went on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Told some Drake. He tried to say he had a better comeback. He tried to say he had a better comeback than Drake.
No, he did not. That was disrespectful. I remember it.
Yeah, because Soulja Boy really can't rap. Soulja Boy, Bow Wow ate him up in that verses. That shit wasn't fair. Did you watch
the verses?
Wow, you're canceled.
I didn't see
Snatch.
Bow Wow beat Soulja Boy in the verses.
Why would Bow Wow not beat Soulja Boy in the verses? It was song for song.
What songs did he do?
You know how many songs Bow Wow got? You gotta think about how many songs Bow Wow was on, how many songs he's wrote, how many. Soulja Boy, he got like Pretty Boy Swag.
Right.
He got he got Crank That. He got.
Did he sing that?
Yeah.
Right.
He got Don't.
You know, I didn't even know that was his song.
Really?
I swear.
Yeah, nah, that was definitely his song.
And I didn't peep because they always be like Soulja. She make cut.
Right.
But I didn't put
Draco.
two together.
That's
what he said.
Draco, Soulja.
Draco. Yeah, I didn't even peep that. Like,
see, that's that old school shit. What was, if you could get any old school phone back, like whether it be the Sidekick, the Razor, the Chocolate,
can it be a BlackBerry?
It could be a BlackBerry. You would bring back the BlackBerry. What would you bring back?
Run me that Sidekick.
The Sidekick. I ain't gonna lie. You always could tell the people who had money based on the phone they had, because that was back when only certain companies had certain phones.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had, I think it was that T-Mobile that had the Sidekick, but you had to have T-Mobile in order to have a Sidekick type vibe. That shit was. I ain't gonna lie. I had a juke. I thought I was the shit.
With the juke?
Yeah, with that little ass flip.
And the play button, the circle?
Yes. First of all, that phone was this big. That phone was little as fuck. That shit had no business doing that. No business doing that shit. I can't get with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. All the little cute girls at school, they had the Razor.
They did?
They did. The Razor, that was the era.
The pink Razor?
The pink
one.
I never made it there. My first phone was a juke, and then my second phone after that was another flip phone because I kept getting in trouble in school.
Why would you?
I didn't get. Where'd you get your first phone?
I feel like I got it 6th grade.
Oh yeah, me too.
6th grade.
She looking like I got mine in first.
No, I got mine in 3rd grade.
See,
damn.
First.
I got my shit in 3rd grade.
It was either one of two things. Either you was a really, really good kid, or you was bringing home A's.
I was a dirty ass kid.
She was bringing home those A's.
That's that shit. You was out here telling on people when it was like.
Nah, I was bad as hell. Okay.
She was
I was bad as hell. I was still pulling them grades, but I was awful in school for no reason.
That shit is
definitely were.
Do y'all feel like pretty privilege is a thing?
Like it is.
For a fact.
But how do you differentiate bitches who have pretty privilege and bitches who think they have pretty privilege? Because there's a lot of bitches out here who think they got pretty privilege and they not pretty. Because I just want to make this clear, right? Being pretty, that's real different. It's a difference between being cute and being pretty. You feel me? It's a difference between me saying, nah, she bad as shit, nah, she's pretty. It's almost like she's beautiful. Right. It's like, I feel like when I think about pretty, I think about beautiful, and y'all bitches do not be beautiful. Y'all be barely scratching the surface of cute. With the makeup.
Yo,
with the makeup, with the fresh lash set and all that. I can't fuck with it. Cause I know y'all look like the type, y'all be using y'all pretty privilege to a different type of. And that's fucked up. I just want to let y'all know.
No. Why
how is it fucked up?
Yeah, you're looking at it in a negative way.
Oh, it's positive.
Yeah.
So how do you use the pretty privilege in a positive? It's not gonna lie. So how do you use it in a positive way?
So like, I mean, we don't like. It'd be No, coming to us and doing like sometimes they'll get free shit or like sometimes. You know what? When I was at school, I remember like they would let me and my friends in. But
you went to Syracuse.
Yes.
How was? Yeah.
Syracuse was lit. You know, it was lit.
There's a lot of white people though.
Yes, it's a PWI, but it was still like lit. You know, I had a great time.
White people get different. John.
They do.
Okay.
And if it's one thing, yeah, you gonna know that.
Like they gonna black out, and they for sure gonna get up in 3 hours. They for sure gonna get up in 3 hours. They have a 3-hour sleep. Maximum. They be up like it be the other drugs. I want to throw that out there. Alcohol is a terrible drug, and I apologize for anybody who suffers from alcohol abuse. Put the cup down. Get your shit together. But y'all need to fucking stop doing half the lines and popping perk 30s.
Yo,
that shit I can't. We gotta stop doing that. It's 2021, and I want more for our community.
I do too.
Like I want more, like real shit. I want people to have something to offer because we all have things that we don't allow the world to see. Mm-hmm. But I would never want to feel like I was embarrassed because I had a drug addiction and now I can't let people get close to me or I can't even have a real relationship because I have a drug addiction. Because I can't put down something that's not even benefiting me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because weed is getting expensive. Now that weed is not a drug, okay, it's an uplifter.
It is.
It's actually,
it's an uplifter. It's actually, by technicality, because it grows out of the ground.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
natural. God made that. Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
God
I know he did. I can tell.
And it is
because as soon as I get high, what the fuck am I thinking about? Some random shit. Listen, I'll tell y'all right now, Y equals MX plus B. I'm figuring that shit the fuck out. I lie to you not. I used to write mad papers in college being high.
As shit.
But I had to stop doing that though because
of course
all the words would start blending together when I would try to proofread. And I'd be like, nah, I know what I said. This shit right. Submit. No. They're like, this was a great paper. You did not proofread it at all, did you? No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But you got the gist.
But I said what I said.
Yeah,
that's not what I said.
But you knew what I was saying. Still.
What school you go to?
I went to Rutgers.
Really?
Yeah.
Got you. I had an opportunity to be a resident director at Montclair State. Not at Montclair State.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with that.
How come? They be there.
Well,
being an RA.
When I first graduated, because I went to Morgan, so I was an RA at Morgan, and when I graduated,
was it a lot of work?
It was it was. Don't kill me. But fuck y'all, I already graduated. Anyways, it wasn't really a lot of work. You just had to play the system. If that makes sense, like. We had to do room checks. I'm not doing these room checks. I'm writing these names down and I'm acting like I did these room checks. I'm not time to do these room checks. I got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. I know I'm supposed to do this program. That's cool. What I do need y'all to do is I need y'all to sign this paper for me and y'all can leave.
Wow, you was cool. That's
so in my life.
For sure. And I worked in an all-female dorm, which was very interesting. To say the least. Yeah, y'all need to get your
No, we didn't have those.
No, but my shit was cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't have no all.
See, it used to be co-ed. They had, like, Thurgood Marshall was a on-campus apartment. That was co-ed, but a lot of the dorms at Morgan apparently used to be co-ed, and they claim to be having a lot of issues, but in my personal opinion, I feel like the more you try to stop somebody from doing something, the more they want to do it.
The more they're going to do it.
So that's why you got niggas trying to sneak in at 1 in the morning because it's not co-ed. Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. Oh, you're fucking on the football field, all types of nasty shit. See, that shit don't be happening at PWIs. That shit happens at HBCUs. At PWIs, they not fucking outside.
Yes, they
be fucking outside?
Yes.
Really?
You don't know,
Like full-blown sex?
Okay,
do we missionary or back shots outside?
Where? Okay, well, have you like actually seen it? Or you like seen it happening, or you heard about it?
I never seen it. I ain't gonna cap. I never seen it.
Okay, see,
I heard about it.
See, me too.
You think niggas be lying?
But you don't have no proof. Where's the proof?
Fuck it.
That should happen.
Oh, but when I bring it up, niggas be acting nervous.
Oh.
When I bring it up, niggas be acting nervous. So my thing is shit. It is true, nigga. It's okay if you got your dick sucked by the football field.
Yo,
it's cool, bro.
Okay.
But I don't know about the full-blown sex. These bitches definitely be out here sucking dick outside for sure.
Oh, that's
bitches gonna suck dick outside before they do anything else. They ain't gonna do that before they do anything, which is crazy.
Not before they do anything else.
Yeah, just like that tart pussy. Niggas' dicks be tart too. Niggas' dicks be tart too, and you can always tell. I feel like you can tell a lot by a person by the shit that they got in their shower. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I've gone to a female's house, I'm always looking at her shower. I'm all in her shit in the bathroom. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm saying, what type of medication this bitch taking? I'm making sure this bitch not crazy.
No way.
She don't.
You going through her medicine cabinet?
Yeah, I'm definitely opening that shit just in case. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes with it, I was looking for a tampon. Mind your business. Like that's what I was saying. If she act crazy, I was looking for a tampon. I just wasn't sure what was going on. Or I'm gonna get that toilet tissue roll out. I'm gonna take the bag out the trash can and put them at the bottom of the bag. So I was looking for the toilet paper. What are you talking about?
So what's a couple things you look for that's like, oh no, I can't fuck with her.
Okay, like if she got Bath and Body Works body gel, I'm fucking leaving.
Valid.
I'm fucking leaving. That pussy stinks. I swear to God, it stinks. I know it. I fucking know it. I haven't smelled it yet, but that's because she's trying to mask it with that Bath and Body Works spray. She's trying to drown it in that fucking spray. She's trying to drown it in the spray. I'm to God, bitches, and I hate. You can just tell by the sound of it, just the whole thing. It's just all fucking trash. If you go to a nigga house, I'm gonna tell you, like, my brother Isaac, right? He put me on to Dove. It's like this grapefruit type scent. That shit fire.
Ooh,
that
some Dove?
Yeah.
It's
that shit.
Love Dove. It's the pink.
No, it's like a turquoise top vibe.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, grapefruit. Yeah, look that shit up. That shit hit. Yeah, that shit hit. The Dr. Bronix. These are all.
Oh my God!
Don't get me.
That be having everything.
Yeah. That's how you know you're
everything tingling.
If you don't got Dr. Bronix, I suggest you go get it. $13 for the big bottle.
Yes.
But invest in yourself.
Listen, you know what? I've seen a couple of people like tweet and post about that. Like, don't put it everywhere. Like, I be liking how it's.
I be laughing. That shit
fresh. Word.
I'm like, why are y'all scared to put it in your booty?
Nah, that's fact. I definitely put a couple people onto that for sure, 100%. I'm trying to think. Well, okay, this is my thing. This is my personal opinion. I feel like we're too old to be using bar soap on our body. I feel like we're too old to be using bar soap on our body. That shit, because is the soap dirty or am I clean? Too much confusion, and I don't like to be confused because my ADHD start kicking in. Yeah. Now I'm looking on the back. So what do you mean so fake free? What is so fake? What is that? Like y'all saying too much shit that I don't know. And I don't like how I don't like Dove bar commercials. Like, why y'all trying to make it seem like these people is dirty? And then the Dove just wash off all the dirt. Yeah. Like the Dove just saves them from all the fucking dirt. Like, I can't give a shit like that.
I agree though. I don't use the bar.
I like bar soap. I use bar soap then liquid soap.
I just use liquid.
I have to use
that
both.
Shit different.
Yeah.
I know her pussy clean. I can tell.
You gotta do the bar plus liquid. And that's a nice little combo. Bring the moisture back, you know?
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, because the bar soap does dry. That's why it dries out your body. That's not good. That's why I don't use that.
And put lotion on your fucking legs. I know you got jeans on, but put lotion on your
Put lotion on your legs.
Please do.
Even if you're going to sleep, nobody gonna see you. Still put that lotion on.
And your feet, in between your toes.
Okay, now I don't know about the feet. I ain't gonna lie, my feet be ashy. I don't like to take my socks off around people because I got nigga feet.
It be the ankles. It be the white ankles for me.
But see, no, my ankles don't be white.
Let me see. Right. Slide them socks down.
Would you be telling them niggas when they get your bed? Slide them socks down. I'm telling y'all, proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. You got one who gonna make you take your socks off. You got another that's washing with the bar soap and the liquid soap. It's a lot going on. So I want to know. So formerly, my show used to drop on Fridays, so we had free game Fridays. Now we switching shit up, and I'm gonna drop on Mondays. So we got a segment called Motivational Mondays. So I want to know for this week's segment of Motivational Mondays, what advice would you give to stay clear of the bullshit? Like, 2021 is, it's going. I feel like it's going good. It could be going good or bad, depending on how you look at the situation, but it's definitely going. And I feel like it can only get better, in my personal opinion, whether your situation is good or bad. So what would be your advice for people to stay clear of the bullshit and just remain focused? Because I feel like during the pandemic, things were put into perspective, but things were kind of put out of perspective. And it's specifically in relation to money. Some of these people, they ain't never even touched $1,000 in their life. They've never even seen what $1,000 look like. So not only do you have $1,000, we got $7,000 here, we got $600 there, we got 10 bands here, we got 20 bands here, and people, I feel like they kind of got into a life that wasn't realistic. You feel what I'm saying?
Because y'all never would have touched that bread if it wasn't
for a pandemic. Yes. Like you wasn't touching that bread before, so
that's correct.
How would you stay clear of the bullshit? Just keep focused, so that way, pandemic or non-pandemic, like you still good, you still winning.
You want to Sure, I'll go first. I would say it's okay to be a little selfish and focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Put that same energy that you was worried about shit about and put it into yourself.
And put it into as you getting that bag. Get a job. Listen, the unemployment over here in Houston.
Yeah.
Get a job.
Stop worrying about that ain't shit ass person.
Yeah. Stop worrying about them. Worry about you.
Absolutely.
Stop worrying about social media.
You can always tell when people worried about something else, especially in a relationship. Like, why are y'all arguing on my timeline? Like, why? What the fuck?
You're both disgusting. You're both canceled.
Yeah, y'all got each other's numbers. Y'all got DMs.
But you want the whole world to see what you're going through? I never understood that.
JT and Uzi.
But do you feel like that not only in relationships, it's still the same thing with personal shit? Like, I feel like people put a lot of their personal business on the internet and they claim that it's not for sympathy, or it's just like, oh, I'm just saying, I'm just telling my story, I'm just venting.
No.
But you're talking to people that, if we being honest, they don't give a fuck about you. Like, they're not gonna give you their last, and they may be sympathetic or empathetic of your situation, but what can you do with a whole bunch of sympathy?
Exactly.
And that's what I peeped. Like, just like you said, you're posting, like you're tweeting your business or you're doing whatever. And people really don't care. They just want to know what you're doing. They want to talk about you. They want to talk about.
They just want to be nosy.
Yeah, like, oh, look
what's going on here.
Yeah, like, look at her. She tweeting about how she having the worst day because her car cracked. I don't know, like, and they about to just talk about it, but are they gonna actually help you in your time of need?
They're not helping your situation whatsoever.
And that's why people, you gotta watch what you say. I don't like that when people be trying to get sympathy online.
Like, and niggas really just be preying on your downfall.
They do.
Absolutely.
And you gotta keep every single move a secret.
Exactly.
Because people really prey on your downfall.
Heavy on that advice.
Yeah.
Keep your shit a secret. Move in silence.
Yes. And then just pop up with your bag. Like, bitch, I've been laying low doing this.
I say that discretion is key because you never know how life gonna go. It could go up, it could go down. I did this, I would say more like a demonstration at a SOS summit at Morgan, and I told them that life was a balloon. So they blew the balloon up, and it's like, okay, now pass your balloon to somebody else. Okay, now get on the ground and try to keep your balloon in the air. Okay, now stand on one foot and try to keep your balloon in the air. And that's how life is. Sometimes you be down, but you still gotta keep yourself up.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta say, okay, I can't do this by myself. I gotta give this other person some of this weight so that I could be able to still live my life. You know what I'm saying? But genuinely having people in your corner that care about you and really knowing the difference from the people that care and the people that don't. I feel like that would be the number one thing that I would say to stay clear of the bullshit is, once you know yourself, it'll be a lot easier if you detect the bullshit and the bullshitters. And it might be the closest people to you. It could be your family. It could be people that you calling your brother. People that you calling your real brother or your real sister, biologically. And you like, damn, I would never think that my elementary school best friend, that I would have to cut ties with this person. But at the end of the day, this is your life and you only get one. So if you out here just fucking off, and at 25 years old, because I turned 25 in April, shit got real for me. I feel like it put a lot of things into perspective because it's like, damn, nigga, you 25. And I held myself to a higher standard. It's like the shit you was doing at 23.
You can't do no more.
You can't do it. No, it's no more excuses for you. There's no more excuses for you. Like, I feel like once you hit 25, niggas be like, okay, now you for a real adult. Fuck 21, it's 25.
Wow.
When you get to 30, it's like, shit.
Yeah.
Let me start writing my will. Let me start getting my affairs in order. What the fuck is going on? What do y'all mean? I knew I was going to turn 30, but I didn't know I was going to turn 30.
Right.
The fuck? That should be getting out of control, but I appreciate y'all for sliding through. I want to do a final toast. What we toasting to? What we toasting to? You don't got to see, and she tried to play us. She was going to try to play us and try to do a fake toast. You see, it be
with the empty
niggas ain't your niggas. Niggas ain't your
I
niggas.
told you.
It be your own people. Listen, don't spend the money on the 42. Get the Don Julio and Neho because it's the same shit. I promise you. On the shit, on the feel like 1942.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you need to be. With the watermelon Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out with a double
good.
cup drink series. We gonna get it right. What we toasting to?
To Jersey's and Houston link up.
To Jersey Houston link up?
And Ratchet Pussy Matters.
Ratchet Pussy Matters.
Ratchet Pussy always matters. You say no to Ratchet Pussy, take 3K Kane. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.